So let's have a look at what this baby looks like. There's the forks there, and that's the frame. I can see that it's a greeny colour. I've had a sneak preview actually of the forks on the ends, but I haven't had them out of the wrappers, and I haven't seen what it'll look like all whole. So yeah, let's have a look. Wow, that looks nice. Look at that for a colour. And that finish is absolutely brilliant. Look at that. That looks lovely. And like I said about my powder coaters masking everything off properly, you can see there they're doing a beautiful job. Beautiful. Let's go have a look at the frame. So there we have it. What do we think? That looks lovely, doesn't it? So I'll just show you a quick picture of what it looked like before. But that looks amazing. Let's get the forks and just swap those in. Again, look at that finish. Absolutely amazing. Round by the bottom brackets. Mask them off nicely. Threads are still pristine. Need to get all that. I think the dust was actually the sand that they used to blast it. Look at the threads there, perfect. All being masked off perfectly. So now it's time to build this baby up, eh? Well, I think that looks lovely, and I completely agree that I think all frames, when they're being powder coated, they do need to have some other things on there to make it look better. So I'm just going to get some, you know, when you buy products and stuff, you always get stickers. I think I've just a few strategic stickers on there somewhere might just make it look the part for travel. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to put the seat posts on and maybe get the front end built up with the handlebars, and the seat posts I've got just some Ergotech. They were about £20 each. Now I'm always selling stuff on eBay. I think I'm wanting to get down to one bike. I don't need these parts anymore, and I did sell quite a lot of stuff that would have gone on here, such as some BB7s, cable pull brakes, disc brakes, the levers, all that went on eBay. I had to buy these tyres. These were cheapish, about 20 odd pounds. What are they? Some Big Apples. But I did have 3 hardly used Marathon Mondial Evolutions. They're 50 odd quid a tyre. And I sold 3 of those on eBay that were hardly used. So I'm gutted about that now. But yeah, little things like that I did have. But yeah, I'm going to get this built up and start off with the seat posts. Again, I'm not going to show you videos of this. There's plenty of videos on how to do stuff. And get the headset in there and the bars. And we'll see what the next stage is. So there we go, I've just started, so made sure I've put grease around here. Don't want any seat post seizing later on down the line. And these 2 saddles I already had. Just so happens that they're the same saddles because we got them off some Tutoran scramblers. And if I can afford, before we go travelling, I'll stick on a couple of Brooks on there, because having thought they were just a load of hype, I've had a couple now. I've got one on the Brompton and I've got one on my Fargo, and you can ride them all day long without any numbing, any issues. I love the Brooks saddles. I go for the short model with a cutout, and they are absolutely perfect. Everyone's different, so you know, everyone has their fave saddles, and I know that will definitely need to be dropped because there's no way I'm riding like that. It's just on there temporarily. So the next thing I'm going to do is put the headset on here. I've got a FSA. Now this is another incident when I did have one of these bottom brackets. I had the Cane Creek 40, and we have it in Sorby Bridge. We have a cycling charity. They're absolutely brilliant, and if I've got some stuff, I'll take it down there, and I took that headset down there just a month or so ago. So again, something else I've had to buy. But it went to a good cause. So, next thing I'm going to do, put the headset on put the crown race on there, put some grease on there, put the crown race on, and get the forks on. And hopefully I've got enough space so I can, well, I don't have a stem. Oh yeah, I do. I've got a temporary stem I can take off something else. I'm going to get them forks on. One good thing though, I forgot to mention, with the headset came a sticker in the box. So that's my first sticker for the bike. Don't know where I'm going to put that yet. So for those people that have never put a headset on before like this, you just grease the surfaces that are touching, and then sometimes these can push on, sometimes they have a split in them so it's easy to remove them again. But we've just got a tool like this that we just put over the top and sit it on the part where the bearings aren't going to be mating with the race, and then just whack it on. Sometimes you don't need a hammer on the end, you can just get it seated like that. Perfectly seated on there now. Just need to wipe the grease off the bottom and then assemble it. And then for these two pieces, that one gets pushed in the top, that one gets pushed in the bottom. Again, I'll make sure I grease them. And then I just push them in with one of these pressers. So just adjust that end, and the cup will just sit nicely on one of those ridges, and then tighten it up, and it just slowly presses them into the frame. Okay, so update of where we're at. Got the headset in as I showed you, and handlebars. Got some strong light bottom brackets, square taper. They were only 10 quid each, something like that. Put those in, and now I've got these strong light cranks. Now these were, I think, £150. I did buy some off eBay that were £150, but they were missing a small ring, and then once I priced it up, you know, getting separate rings and stuff, then it was going to come out the same, so I went for these. So I'm just going to put these on. So I'm going to leave it for today. So we'll call this part 2. So just to talk through what we've got on here, we've got on our seat posts, the stem for the stoker, saddles, got the bars, forks in, the headset, fitted the Magura brakes, and some stickers came with the box, so I stuck those on as well. That is an old triple front mech, and then I've got an old rear mech there. They just need, well, the front one's not too bad, but that rear one needs cleaning up. But yeah, it's looking really good. Looking really good. By the way, these wheels I got from SJS Cycles, and they were about £100 for the set, 139 ride. So nice wheels with some Dior rims. Absolutely brilliant. So I need to just have a look online and see on the correct way to cut, to make sure I've got the right oil and stuff, so I can cut down those cables for the front brake. Confusing me at the moment, a cable runs. So I'm going to have to just do a little bit of research on the cable runs, because I can't see a logical path with where the bosses are. So I've got this boss here, which looks like it just takes the full cable outer through there. Then I've got these on this side where the cable outer goes in, and then it's exposed cable, and then it's exposed cable to there. So for the rear brake, that's all very straightforward. If you were having some disc brakes on the back, that's very straightforward, is that? For the rear derailleur, we've got this boss here, which is fine, so that's going to take outer from there to the mech, so that bit's fine. But then we've got exposed cable coming from there, but I can't see where it's going to go unless it's just the exposed cable is just going to go through there. Then if exposed cable goes through there, and that just is used as a guide, the exposed cable would have to come through one of these. And then is that going to guide it up here? And where I would have cable outer? I need to do some experimenting. And then the front mech, we've got that lug there, so external outer is going to go into that, and then internal will come up to the mech, so that's okay. It's just running the rest of the cable to the mech. Just a bit confused at the moment. Just need to do some research on this so I do it properly first time rather than mess around. That colour looks lovely. I think this is going to be a really, really nice bike to ride. But yeah, we'll call it a do there. I'll do some research, find out the best way to run these cables. Those brakes are really nice though. And yeah, I'll see you in part 3.